And with that, we have every extend. So, Spriteguard, take it away. Oh, you're all here now. Okay, Spriteguard, take it away.
All right. Hi, I'm Spriteguard. I will be your runner this evening, and
I'm Glitchcat, and I will be helping to commentate.
so this is Every Extend. This game was a freeware game from 2004, and it had two sequels, Every Extend Extra on the PSP and Every Extend Extra Extreme on the PlayStation 3. And this one I think is the best. It's a really interesting high-score game, but I'm going to be speedrunning it. And the speedrun is really broken because the way the game works, you're on a timer, and every time you die, the timer goes down by 5 seconds. And for a high-score run, that's really bad. But for a speedrun, that's really good. So the only thing I really need to be paying attention to is if my stock is going down, okay, now I have to play the game how it's supposed to go. The only thing you can do here is blow yourself up. And when you do that, you create these chain reactions, and that gives you points, and it also drops other things that are worth points, and also these quicken items that are coming from these colored blocks. Now I'm colorblind, but I've always assumed they're purple. And those make the boss come faster, they make the game proceed a little bit faster, and I just want to have, just a few stock for the boss. This first boss is really easy, so I don't need very many. It should be coming pretty soon.
And you can use combos to increase your stock, right?
Yes.
Is there a certain size combo you need to get that?
It's based on your score. That was a mistake. So I want to actually be getting these things I call meaties, where basically I want to have my explosions hitbox out while on the first frame that the boss is vulnerable, and that's boss 1. So the difference from Every Extend Extra, there's only 2 levels, there's only 3 bosses. You really want that game mode showcase. It is one of the wildest things you can see. So here's level 2. Level 2 is a little less forgiving, and so I do have to pay more attention to my stock. And I'll be paying more attention to these quickens as well, because they make the boss come sooner, and so if I have to play the game normally, then I might as well get the quickens to make the boss come sooner. And it's a little bit less, a little bit harder to get lives in this mode.
Do I have a brief window for a donation?
Yeah, there will be better windows later, but yes.
Sorry, we've got a $200 donation for Prison that I wanted to make sure I announced. That says, I planned to get us to 81.92 with my run win over estimate, but the community stepped up there in a big way. So here's half of the Hyper Rogue incentive instead.
Thank you so much.
That's wonderful. So something that you didn't quite touch on yet, Spriteguard, this is a lot of improvisation and just looking at the board and watching the flow.
Oh yeah, this game is 100% RNG. Every single shot on screen is RNG. These guys give you time extends, which we do not want. Here's the boss. This boss has 4 phases, and the 4th phase is kind of hard. I'm still going to be going for meaties, where the boss has iframes. I start my explosion during the boss's iframes, and my explosion stays out when the boss's iframes drop, so I hit it on the first possible frame. I did not do it that time. This is Yakipachi. It's really tough. Yeah, there we go. So that's boss number 2.
That was quick.
One big difference if you've played every Extend Extra is you do not lose your quickens when you get hurt in this one, which is the reason that I run this and not Extra. This part's really hard. This part's insanely hard. It's the hardest boss I have ever beaten, and so Glitchcat is going to be helping me out from here on.
This is very, very cool. Spriteguard, do your thing. This is amazing. So first off, like Spriteguard said, this is all RNG. Spriteguard is watching the flow here and trying to make optimal combos. Spriteguard wants what is 8 quickens to actually get the final secret boss to appear. That would be 2. Yeah, you can see them in the upper left, so that's 2 quickens right now. The thing is that you have to actually do, I believe it's called quicken hurting, to get the final 2. So when Spriteguard is at 6, he wants to grab the 6th one while there are 2 more on the screen. And that's going to require a little bit of just watching the board and improvising. You notice how they kind of slow down a little bit and start moving off in a direction. Nice combo.
I'm taking this time extend for insurance because I might have to do a trick.
Yeah, so Spriteguard's got the 6th quicken on the screen there, but he wants to grab 8 and is also watching out for the time, which is in the upper right. Losing stock or losing time.
This is so good. This is really good.
And keep an eye on those.
No, that's really bad. Oh no, that's good. That's good. That's bad.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
I got to do the trick.
Yeah.
So you can get the boss with 7 quickens, but you need 800,000 points, which is a lot.
Yeah. So now Spriteguard is shooting for points right now to try to get that final boss to appear, and this is like, oh man, I've seen this boss in practice. It's legitimately insane. So yeah, looking for those points and also using those little fuses. You see that glowing box that exploded.
I summoned the wrong boss.
It's a time delay explosion. Wait, we get another boss? Oh, but the secret boss.
Every extend.
So this is the time for donations I mentioned. Is I'm gonna have to play this level several times before I actually get a good chance at the boss, and I will probably need several good chances at the boss because this game's really hard.
Awesome. So I have a $20 donation from T-Bone 139 with no comment, but that also went to the Hyper Rogue Game Mode Showcase, which is $65 away from being met. Thank you so much for your generosity. And couple of donation pushes, we have actually made it over our next stretch goal for Must Be Tuesday Music to do Family Tracker composing. So thank you so much for all of that generosity. We're only $400 away from the following stretch goal, which is the Super Metroid Zelda 3 co-op randomizer combo randomizer run between Magmac Attack and Rubash, and it would just make me so excited to see, even on top of all of the incredible generosity that have been shown so far.
Alright, looking pretty good right now. Spriteguard's got 4 quickens, pretty decent time, 9 stock. Needs to get the... Oh! That big combo, though.
It's still a bad 6. I'm probably not going to take it. Oh, bad 7, too.
Yeah, want those extra. Want there to be basically 3 transparent pink cubes available to grab right now. Because obviously they'll stop spawning after you grab 6. So you actually have to have extras on the screne. Sort of herd it up. Ooh, maybe.
There we go.
Oh, very nice. There's 3. There's 1, 2, and there's the 3. There's 8 quickens. Spriteguard's got 7 stock and a minute 12, so This is an unlock for the boss now, right?
Yes.
Just got to survive a couple rounds here against these little mini bosses. That was a solid combo. Look at that. I like the part where you go and then everything explodes and then there's nothing left on the screen and you win. Favorite part. So
also, I have reset twice. Chat, keep track of that. I'm going to be donating probably $5 for each reset.
So this boss has 4 different phases, and each phase has a certain number of hits in the combo. So Spriteguard, I think, needs 20 right now, and that has to chain react into the boss. That was super good. Needs to chain react into the boss, and then the requirement for the combo will increase as it's going on. So this is the second phase, and Spriteguard is looking to line up a 25-node combo. Taking a hit here is not ideal, but Spriteguard can fight this out. There's so much movement on the screen. That was perfect. There it is. Got it. All right. Yo, make some noise, chat. We're into phase 3. We need 30 the pincer attack. Oh, this is good. Spriteguard's looking good right now. I'm loving this run.
Yes.
17. There it is.
Ooh,
there it is.
That was so close.
Getting that all across the screen. Wow, 6 stock in 24 seconds. This is the Coliseum. This is the 4th phase. We could have it. Oh my gosh, this is, I believe right now. We need 40 hits, 40 nodes in the combo to get this, and Spriteguard is just waiting and watching the board for the right moment here. Is that it? Is that it? No? Okay, okay. There's time. I believe, chat. Believe with me. Oh, that was so close. How close was it?
That is the second to last phase. The last phase is free. It's basically just a point farm. So that is the whole boss that you've seen. That's what I want to show you. I'm gonna keep gunning for a win for a while, but I'm glad I at least got to show you everything that's going on here, because I love this game. I am like, every time I play this game, I'm like, I'm feeling good.
No, heck yeah,
so
that
let's
was
try it again.
What you showed me in practice, you got right through to that 4th phase. Marathon unsafe runs, am I right?
Get ready.
Do I have time for a quick announcement?
Mm-hmm.
Because our Hyper Rogue Game Mode Showcase incentive has been met.
Woo! Yes, you are not going to regret that. I am so excited.
That makes me really happy to hear on a personal level, because honestly, chat, you really want to see this, because Spriteguard and I have been practicing for this Hyper Rogue, and gosh, Spriteguard, you were just the most passionate person about this game, and I love to just absorb that and be around that. So thank you, chat, for me. So Spriteguard's back in the same thing right now here, just looking for those quicken items, and again, trying to make those combos keep stock up and do it quickly. For how explosive and chaotic this game can be, you know, the soundtrack is really just carrying us all through tonight.
That's okay. That's gonna be okay. That's not good. Oh, that's bad.
Ooh. Yeah, we want those 3.
No.
Oh, you got the 2.
This is not a good point pace.
So yeah, being unable to grab the 8 quickens now, Spriteguard is going to need to try to get his score up in order to activate that secret boss. Because this isn't even the boss of the game. This is like a secret that you have to just discover, right?
Oh yeah, it was like one of the most memorable gaming moments of my life the first time I got this boss. Totally by accident. And you have to be on an amazing run to get it to show up. And so I was like on the best run of my life, and then all of a sudden the game goes silent and those triangles come in.
Every extent.
I love those moments in games where the floor just drops out from under you and you're faced with something new.
That's what I look for in a game. Like that's,
Extend.
you know, if a game's my favorite game, it's probably because of that.
Quicken.
So is your hitbox in this just the little core of your little star shape there?
Yep, just the
Yeah, it's
pebble.
looking like because the little ends can go through some of the squares.
Extend.
That was a really good use of that fuse there to extend that combo out, because you get credit for anything the fuse destroys. So the idea would be to activate a fuse late in the combo and then have it kind of burn and then start some more going afterward.
Quicken.
Oh, that was a bad 6. Why did I do that?
Yeah, that puts that 6 way off. That 6th quicken item way off on the left. Because you can see the things that are coming in from the sides, but you can only actually move inside the lit up area. So inside the HUD is not valid space, but you can see what's coming up.
Quicken.
Oh, please, please,
There it
please.
is.
Yes!
There it is.
Quicken.
That was good. Spriteguard got that at the last second, right on the edge of the screen. Oh, and I thought you had that fuse in that one. Got it. I love that, how it's just is like quiet and it just waits.
The lore behind this boss is really interesting. Like, pay attention to the text that goes on screen.
This music is so intense. Oh, that was a good. Oh, very nice. Yeah, there's a lot. It might just look like random chaos, but Spriteguard is watching the screen and watching the way everything is moving and trying to kind of predict the future. So there's a lot more deliberation here than it might seem. Spriteguard's really waiting for just the right opportunity. That was perfect. Good. All right,
The
Pincer.
bounces are also random. Like, the shots trace you, but then the bounce that they do is just...
Oh, yikes, I didn't even know that. Yeah, because you can't actually combo with those shots. Oh, got it. Got it. Into the third phase. Very nice.
I thought I was dead there.
Not today. Oh, looking good right now. Oh, looking good right now. Is that it? Is that
That's a
it?
win.
Did we
That's
get it?
a win.
Oh my gosh. Dude! Way to play! You did that, dude! Chat, let's go! That was unreal! That worked out so well! Great work!
What's the time? What's the time?
On screen time is 22.06 on the game.
No, the time.
The timer says 16 minutes and 38 seconds.
Okay.
That was dude, GG, Spriteguard.
I was like, I'm gonna do it for 20 minutes, and maybe I'll get to Coliseum, and that'll be good enough.
Yeah, in practice, he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna try." Like, you nailed it. That was wonderful. Great work.
Chat, did you see how many resets? Was that 4 or 5?
I think I counted 5.
All right. So yeah, the ranks don't make a lot of sense, but I love them. So if you didn't follow the lore, the boss was actually waiting for us to defeat them. And at the end they say, "Such a nice fight." And the ranks go, the lowest rank that I got on the first boss was Dot Eater, which is a reference to the game Ikaruga, where if you get a 0 score, it's called the Dot Eater achievement. And then the highest one is You Are God, which is, I think, 2.5 million, 2.1 million, something like that. Do I have time to show another 5 minutes of this?
I mean, I think it's probably better that we get on to what the people paid for.
Okay. Okay.
But
Should-
while we're getting you all set up for that, I do have a couple of donations that I do want to read.
All right.
We had a $20 donation from Maddie Ho Ho that says, "I'm proud of all the ECC babies and this amazing community. Heart." We had an anonymous $45 donation that says, "This marathon has been so wonderful to watch. The community has been so nice. Let's see that game mode showcase." Cloudy Shoe donated $103.21, the donation that got us exactly to $9,000. That says, "Thanks for having me in this amazing marathon. How about some 9K hype?" Garby the Glittress donated $1 and simply provided the comment, "It's over 9,000!" That's my worst Vegeta impression.